Thanks. Some bad luck thieves could be dead within days after they took aim at the wrong target. Ahead, the hunt for the radioactive criminals. Well, now to that stolen truck in Mexico packed with a dangerous radioactive material. A scientist with that country's nuclear commission says whoever removed that material from its protective case could have just days to live. Authorities say they're working to safely recover the cobalt-60 after they found it outside of its container yesterday in a field somewhere in central Mexico. They say the field is about 25 miles from the gas station where the thieves stole that truck. Mexican authorities had released pictures showing the shipment of cobalt-60 while it was still inside the container. Officials with the United Nations Nuclear Agency had said that the highly radioactive substance would be extremely dangerous to anybody who had direct contact with it. Now remember, nuclear experts say a terrorist could potentially use cobalt-60 to make a so-called dirty bomb. That's a device which uses conventional explosives to spread the radiation. But investigators say those thieves may have been unaware of the truck's hazardous cargo. Let's get to Casey Stiegel, who's live for us this afternoon in our Dallas newsroom. How do they safely recover this stuff now that it's out of those protective containers, Case?
Well, Shepard, this cobalt-60 is so strong, it is so potent, in fact, that there was really, frankly, no way for humans to physically clean it all up. So you think of those bomb squad robots that you see? Well, something similar to that is going to have to be used to get the material safely back into a new sealed container, according to a scientist I just spoke to. The problem is, well, Mexico doesn't have those special robots, so the United States is likely going to be stepping in to help. For now, we can tell you that a large perimeter has been set up in the area to keep people away so members of the general public are not exposed, and alerts have been sent out to regional medical centers in case those thieves show up with radiation poisoning, or frankly, Shepard, they could be off somewhere dying.
If some people in the middle of Mexico can steal one of these trucks loaded with this stuff at a gas station, what, if anything, does this tell us about overall security?
Well, it certainly raises a lot of questions, doesn't it? Really about everything. How radioactive material is handled, how it's stored, how it's transported. Mexico's top nuclear chief said that the truck carrying this cargo was not even equipped with GPS like it should have been, so that it could have been tracked once it went missing. That would have been helpful, right? So there are more than 100 of these nuclear thefts, if you can believe that, reported around the world every single year.
It does expose a great vulnerability that's out there, that they're not adequately safeguarding these materials. And just a small amount of this stuff coming into the United States across what we know is a very porous open border could be used with a stick of dynamite to set off a dirty bomb in a major city.
Now, there are special sensors, as we told you yesterday, along our southern border with Mexico to detect radioactive material that may be potentially trying to be smuggled into the country, Shep.
Casey Stiegel in Dallas. Thanks, Casey.